They will tell you that the highest form of intelligence is spiritual intelligence. Maybe saying, what is spiritual intelligence? Is that always connect with the maker. Always understand that there is somebody who manufactured you. There is somebody who designed you. You are his proxy. You are somebody that represents his ability. And therefore, always connect with your source. Because when you connect with your source, you're going to achieve greatness in life. And I'm saying to you, know who you are. Let me give an example. There's a friend of mine who went to a doctor. As he went to a doctor, he said, Doc, I have a problem with my wife. And the doctor said, what is your problem, my friend? He said, my wife, she's having a hearing problem. How would you say one? And the doctor said, you know what, let's go back to your wife, let's check how severe is this problem. The guy went to his wife, and then he stood 10 feet away, and he said, sweetie, what do you have for dinner? And the wife was quiet. And this guy said, I knew him, said, she can't hear a thing. And this guy moved 5 feet close to the wife and said, oh, love, a lady was made on Thursday when God was in good shape. A lady reminds me in California where birds fly backwards. What do you have for dinner? And the wife was quiet. And this guy said, serious, this is a problem with this woman. How would him say? This guy moved close to the woman and said, oh, my love, what do you have for dinner? The wife was quiet. And this guy said, sweetie, what do you have for dinner? The wife looked at this guy furiously and angry. And the wife said, Joe, for the third time, I said, chicken, man. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say is that Joe was quick to say the wife, she's having a hearing problem. White is the one who's having a hearing problem. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes we're quick to judge other people. Sometimes we miss an opportunity even to develop ourselves. Listen, you cannot have an impact. You cannot leave a legacy in this life if you don't know who you are. Until you know who you are, you cannot be an architect of your own destiny. Remember, your destiny, it's in your hand. Your future, it's in your hand. I normally say to people that I don't want to die young, grow up in a graveyard, obviously, and become a stubborn ancestor like my friend of mine normally say. But I always want to make sure that I leave a legacy. I don't want my daughter or my kids to grow up the way I grew up. But I can only leave a legacy for them if I then discover why I'm here. Because I'm not only here to occupy space and die, like some of us. Sometimes it's written, like Dr. David Mlapo put it nicely, on your tombstone that wazalwa, wahlopa, wafa. Nothing serious that you have done in your life. But ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying is that, listen, it's your own responsibility. The future is in your hand. And make sure that in whatever that you do, you cannot blame anybody. You cannot blame the environment. You cannot even blame the apartheid government, because you carry the potential, you carry the ability, you carry the destiny in you. It's for you to unpack and make sure that you release and unleash the potential and the greatness that you have. And other things that you need to do that is, for example, is for us to continue to reinvent ourselves. For example, when I grew up, I was told that Simphiwe, humble your span, go and work, find a beautiful woman, and make sure that you are married. In English, they're saying the more handsome you are, the deeper your pockets, isn't it? But the things have changed, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you're saying simply what has changed. For example, if you look today, in today's day, you find that abantu besifazana women, they earn more than we do as a machita, isn't it? You find that your monthly salary is a daily limit. Then what do you do as a young man? You need then to begin to reinvent yourself. You cannot then continue to rely on an old script. You must continue to do what? To reinvent yourself. As part of being you finding your scripture, as part of being you an architect of your destiny, is to reinvent yourself. And maybe you're saying, what other thing that I must do is for you to innovate. Maybe you're saying, what is innovation? Innovation meaning that you cannot rely on your past success. You must continue to do what? To reinvent yourself. You cannot rely on your past success, because your past success, it becomes an immediate enemy to your future success. Are we all together, ladies and gentlemen? And the other thing that I want to say to you is that for you being an architect of your own destiny, you don't have to rely to your friends to confirm and to validate you. You know what you want in life. Because when the rubber hits the road, you are alone. And what I'm trying to say is that it's your future. It's your destiny. And sometimes you must make sure that, realize one thing, that you are a gatekeeper of your own life. People that come into your life, you are responsible for those people. You cannot say, I met these people and then I've led them in my life and then they influenced me to the wrong direction. It's your choice. You make a decision to say, I want to hang up with these people, or I want to associate myself with this kind of people. It's your own choice. The other thing that I want to say to you is that always push yourself, or push an envelope. In essence, stretch yourself.